Welcome to Collaborative Growth Coaching Podcast. Hi, I'm Christine Baylor Goodlander.
And I'm Melanie Oliveri, and we're so glad you're here. This is a space for anyone who's ready to let go of what's holding them back, tap into their true potential, and create a life that feels meaningful and joyful.
Growth does not happen alone. It's about connection, support, and taking steps that feel right for you. Each week, we'll explore ways to shift your mindset, find clarity, and take inspired action toward the life you really want.
If you're ready to feel more confident, clear, and connected to your purpose, this podcast is for you. Let's walk this path together and discover the amazing possibilities waiting for you.
Welcome to Collaborative Growth Coaching, where your next chapter begins. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
It's Christine and Melanie. So what we thought we would do this morning was just kind of give you an intro to who we are and why we're here and why would you want to listen to these two ladies anyway? So, Melanie, do tell. Why did you decide that this was something that you wanted to do? That you wanted to be a coach?
Oh, I thought maybe you meant, why did I want to be a podcast? And I still haven't quite figured that one out. Why did I want to be a coach? God. Because watching somebody's eyes light up when they get something that can help them, that's just amazing. It's amazing.
It is. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's kind of funny when you're looking at something and you're saying, well, you're talking to someone, how is that feasible? What does that mean? But all of a sudden you'll say something to someone or they'll have a moment of inspiration and it's almost like this, almost see this little light bulb go off over their head. And it's really pretty cool to see someone go, holy cow, I'm stepping into my truth. This is me. That small, still voice inside me has gotten really loud, right? And told me that this is it. I found it. That's the answer. But what brought you all the way here? What's your story?
Oh, what's my story? Honestly, my story started with never being enough. And it's been a long journey through nursing and working in nursing homes and hospitals and trying to help that way and not feeling like I could. Going off and teaching yoga, which was a huge help. In and out of relationships, in and out of jobs. I loved certain things that I did. Massage got me so close to where I wanted to be because somebody would walk in and they'd be in a bad mood or they'd be in pain. Or they'd be recovering from surgery, something. And they would walk out feeling better. And that feeds my soul. That feeds my soul. But I wanted more. And through doing coaching, through being coached, I realized that this is such a powerful way to help people see themselves in a different light. Mm-hmm. And if you can see yourself in a different light, if you can come into your power, you can create anything you want to create in your life.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the ultimate piece of what we do. It's fascinating that we are as amazing as we are as people. The individuality of creation, yet the combined nature of humanity is just a powerful tool. I mean, my story was kind of the same. I felt, growing up, I was an only child. And my parents were older, and it was different for me. Everybody's parents were kind of, doing all these things with them and being in all these places with them. My mom and my dad was sick, so he was sick for most of my life. And he really wasn't capable of doing a lot of things with me. We did some things, and the things we did were amazing, and I remember all of them very clearly. But, so my mom had to work all the time. She was a nurse. She was a manager of occupational health nurse. So she was a manager of a medical department at a corporation. So she was busy a lot. And, that was me. Yeah, doing the thing. There was always something different because the way I related to people, the way I related to other kids, was almost like I was a grown up in a child's body. I mean, kids would be, kids are mean. Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah.
In general,
Yeah.
Kids are pretty mean. But, I just didn't relate to people the same way that other kids did. I always felt like I was a grown up. It was just an odd thing. So it wasn't always comfortable.
No, definitely was not comfortable.
I wasn't comfortable in my own skin kind of thing. Those types of feelings. And, through the years, through nursing school, first couple of years of nursing school, I was like, this is either I'm insane or this is insane. And I can't decide which one it is. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Yeah, right. and it, like that third year, all of a sudden it was like, I am a nurse. And things just changed a lot for me at that point. But that still wasn't enough. Mm-hmm. I was not doing that. I mean, I did, jobs that I did. The last couple that I had before I became a massage therapist, the last few that were much more impactful. This is who I was, and I could do this. This was this was me, right? Mm-hmm. But still, there was something that wasn't quite right. Then I got the brilliant idea to quit my job and go to massage school. So I literally just went home and told my husband, I'm quitting my job and I'm going to massage school. And he's like, okay.
I can see you doing that.
I know. Well, I know. You can, right? And you'll figure that out by the end of this podcast. But, thank God he did that, because thank God he was so willing to let me do my thing, right? And I was able to do that. And it became a really great place for me to grow and learn and become much more of who I was. And ultimately ended up opening the wellness center. And, that's how I met this lovely lady right here.
Yeah, she didn't think so at first.
I went to the school and they asked us to come in and talk about different types of massage businesses. So because I had a center, they brought me in and asked me to talk about that and working in that kind of environment. And she was just graduating from school. So we connected there. We're here now. I mean, this coaching has been quite the eye-opener. Being coached has been quite the eye-opener. And you've now heard us both say that. And the answer to that is yes. Great coaches have coaches. Mm-hmm. You can't honestly continue to grow in the direction that you want to grow in without having a coach, a mentor, someone to bounce ideas off, someone to hold you accountable for the things that you want to accomplish. If you want to accomplish something, you need to have a responsibility for that. That's where this sort of moves on for us, in that realm of coaching, being coached, and sharing what we know with all of you. So that kind of tells our story, huh?
It does kind of tell our story. It's the beginning of the basics of our story.
Can I sing now? In the beginning.
She will randomly burst out in song.
That's my thing.
So that's,
So get used to it.
And then I come along and I do dumb things like bop her on the head with,
Yeah, so songs. It works. It works. My little fuzzy. So we will have, sometimes it'll be us doing different things, talking to you. And sometimes it will be us having a guest on, a special guest that fits that realm or fits that mold, or someone who's stepped out of where they were and stepped into their power and has done something amazing, or something that they can offer you that can enhance your journey as well. So we're really looking forward to this. We're excited. We're crazy. We've lost our minds. So if you want to come and join us and at least have a good laugh, if nothing else, but I believe you are going to get a lot out of the things we have to offer you in these podcasts. And I hope you feel the same.
If I didn't, I wouldn't be stepping out of my comfort zone and stepping into this. So welcome aboard the crazy train.
So thank you for being here with us, and welcome to Collaborative Growth Coaching's podcast, where your journey begins. See you soon.
Bye.